Hi Scorpio, welcome to your August Love Tarot reading. So Scorpio, we're looking at whatever you need to know right now, whatever needs to come out, either regarding your love life or your love situation. We're just going to take it as it comes and see what you need to know. So we have the Mother Mary Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in Scorpio. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And Scorpio, if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading which I'll talk about at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have here. Our Lady of Holy Fire. Oh, and we have 39, which is 12, which then would be 3. And 3 is a, growth, expansion, building, rebuilding. We have 2, Our Lady of the Whispering Heart. And 2s are about choices, decisions, partnerships, and unities. Our Lady who prevents interference. 22, more 2s. Our Lady of Comfort. 43, which is 7, which is divinely guided spiritual energy. There's very interesting energy here, Scorpio, because I'm feeling like this is somebody that either you or them, somebody here was very comforting to the other person. So somebody could have been going through something and the other person here was like a friend or someone who just gave a lot of comfort to the other person. But then we had these feelings of obviously love and romance start to develop, right? Because we have this pink energy, which always gives me like new love or the beginnings of love, then the deep red, which is full-blown love, right? But we do have holy fire, so we can't get away from that. So even if this was a situation where being friends, confidants, lending support to each other or one to the other, however it may be on either side, and then definitely one of you, maybe both of you, feeling those feelings. But I also feel as it was transitioning, it got very fiery too with the holy fire here, right? Or maybe it just went that way first. There's a lot of fire and passion. Obviously somebody here now has developed feelings and they're just getting deeper and deeper, right? Interesting. Okay, well, let's see where this is going, Scorpio, right? Let's see where this is going for Scorpio. We have the Radiant Wise Tarot to do your reading, and I will mention the signs as I see them. So it could be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right. What do we need to know here for Scorpio? What do we need to know here for Scorpio, please? Let's see. Page of Cups reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah, that's what I felt. So I don't think this started out as a romantic connection. It started off as like very slowly as like friends, acquaintances, something like that with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Slowly transitioned to Knight of Wands. Fire, passion, right? So it may not have been serious. Could have been FWBs, whatever. It did turn very passionate. So there was a lot of in and out energy here, I feel. But the Sun is now, enlightenment, growth, expansion, feeling, being in tune and touch with our true soul and knowing, yeah, I think I've fallen here, got more feelings than I should have, right? So they could have been trying to avoid feelings, but I think there's no avoiding them either. We got Pisces and let's see, Pisces, Taurus, Sag, Leo. Let's see what's on the bottom. Hermit reverse. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Now the Hermit reverse usually, I always kind of call it my coming out of hiding card, being reclusive, but then coming forward. 6 of Swords is about moving forward, but we have like these energies of moving forward. But then we have like this energy, the 7 of Swords, kind of like running away. So I feel like it was very in and out, but it, like I said, I don't think it was serious at first. don't feel it was romantic at first. Not with the Page of Cups reverse. It was like it slowly transitioned to passion. And kind of avoiding anything deeper or letting the other person know there's something deeper here with the Sun. It's definitely, you know, big energies here. It could be something with a child too, so just be careful. Or maybe somebody is with child now. That could be an issue for some. Interesting. All right, let's keep going, Scorpio. Let's see. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Scorpio? What else? Nine of Pentacles. Definitely single. Seven of Wands. So there's a little barrier here, being on guard. Page of Pentacles, though, is someone wanting to give some sort of offer. Lovers. Okay. All right, let me get one more here. Nine of Cups reverse. Okay, so somebody is not, now that there's more feelings developed, right? And we're totally enlightened and in tune with that. And it could be you, obviously. Now you're starting to feel not feeling fulfilled with this connection now as it is. Even though you're not connected as a romantic couple like the Lovers, but also in reverse, it's about a clear decision of knowing, I know how I feel, I've fallen in love, I have deeper feelings, I'm not fulfilled with the connection as it is. So, I mean, the Seven of Wands could be setting healthy boundaries, but it also is, you know, there's a barrier here that needs to be broken down. And there's definitely still a single energy, so definitely not connected yet in that way, as the Lovers would be upright. But now the Page of Pentacles, I feel, is wanting to put that offer out there, right? What do you think about this? What do you think about more, right? Definitely somebody wants to put that out there. The energy of more than passion. We got Gemini again. We got a lot of Gemini. No, we didn't have Gemini. I'm thinking something else. Never mind. Because we had Pisces, Taurus, Sag, Leo. So now we got Gemini, Capricorn. All right, what else? Oh, somebody wants, a romantic union here for it to move forward in that way. But the passion could be getting a little bit out of control here with the Devil, right? Stability here, but the King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could have went through like a divorce or something. But there is a lot of hidden love here. So somebody could be hiding how they're truly feeling as well. So I think one knows how they feel, is ready to put it out there. The other one's kind of hiding it. Interesting. All right. What else do we need to know here for Scorpio? What's going to happen here for Scorpio? So, Magician reverse. What does that mean? Oh. So the person hiding their feelings isn't going to initiate this, unfortunately. So, wanting more stability, maybe like a serious relationship out of this. But there's a lot of heavy burdens here. Passion, heavy burdens of passion too. But wanting to be more fulfilled. The Star upright on the Nine of Cups reverse. So wanting a more fulfilled, balanced connection with this person now. Healing. Definitely could have been there for a person through a healing process too. I'm feeling that. But the person hiding how they're feeling definitely is the other person. Because you're here, Scorpio. So obviously you're the one that probably developed more feelings. They're definitely hiding it, but I don't think they're going to initiate. But let's see what's going to happen if you initiate or just kind of throw it out there for more. What would happen, right? We got Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius. Let's see what's on the bottom. King of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords reverse. Somebody's not communicating at all how they're feeling, right? Because you're not like really seriously dating. Three of Cups reverse. But there's a lot of wondering about feelings, right, about each other. Are they mutual? Six of Pentacles. Someone's definitely hiding, not telling the truth. Seven of Pentacles, like no waiting. King of Pentacles reverse. So you're definitely not in any kind of committed relationship, obviously, here. So somebody could be divorced. It could have been a divorce somebody went through. It was very painful, or something else. But let's keep going here, Scorpio. So tell me what's going to happen here. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's been through a tough ending here of a long-term commitment, marriage, or something. King of Wands. That person is not going to take the lead. I feel that. Six of Swords. They're kind of keeping their distance here, right? Hermit reverse, though. Interesting. It's almost like they're not going to take the lead, but they're not going anywhere either. Sometimes they are distant, and sometimes they're very present. Interesting. We got Leo and Virgo showing up. So I think they're confusing you, because sometimes they're very present, and sometimes they're distant, but they're not taking the lead for more either. If that makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, we see the Seven of Cups. Page of Wands. Somebody wanting to throw it out there for love, right? Is excited to do that. Because it's not happy or fulfilling right now. Ten of Cups reverse. There's anxiety around it, but, you know, the Empress wants what they deserve, right? Standing at your ground. Telling the truth. Clarity. About love moving forward and seeing them as your person here with the Emperor, Empress, whatever it is, right? And the Sword of Truth, clarity, communication. Yeah, there's the fire, the passion. We always come back around to each other, but it's getting a little too much here. And something needs to change because feelings have changed, right? And you may sense that, even though they may not say it, you may sense that in them as well. Well, let's see, Scorpio. We're going to do one more row with lots of clarifying. Then we'll talk about the extended. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment. You can hype too. Be greatly appreciated. Help to get the reading out. Be appreciated, and I thank you. All right. Scorpio. Did I call you Aquarius at any time? I don't know why I feel like I did. Or maybe I'm looking at the star. I don't know. Anyway, Scorpio. It's been a long day. Let's see. Four of Swords. So there's lots thinking about this. Like, what's the next step? It's like, no more holding back. Right? I'm tired of being disappointed in this. Right? Is it going to work out? It's too intense right now for more, but strong feelings are developing here, but there's a lot left in the dark here that needs to be brought to light about this, right? Is it going to work out? Could this work out? It's just a little too intense right now, but definitely feeling that strong connection, right? Being strong, courageous, and brave to take the path to see where it leads and not knowing where it's going to lead, but also could be a new cycle with the moon. Could be a little fear as well, right? See, we got Capricorn over here. Yeah, always coming back around to each other, always around each other for the fire, the fun, and the passion. Feeling like everything's on the fence, right? No one's coming through with an offer. I don't think they're going to do it. But that connection is there. It is there. You feel it and you know it, right? But yeah, that offer isn't coming. Action, travel, messages, communication. Maybe building slow. But there's blocks here, right? Don't want to feel lonely anymore. Like, you know, like we have this, but there's nothing serious here, right? There's the distance at times. Always feeling at the crossroads and stressed, right? Wondering, you know, sadness, thinking about the Two of Cups. It's what I want. So I've fallen in love. Queen of Cups. And I, you know, wanting what we deserve. Right? And tired of wondering all the time. But knowing the feelings are kind of mutual here. But there's a confusion card with the Seven of Cups. communication, the Empress, you may be the one to kind of throw it out there first, but in some way, shape, or form, and then see if they take the bait and see what happens from there. So, we're going to go in the extended now because it definitely needs an extended, that is for sure. It needs like a whole new reading, another reading, which we're going to do with another tarot deck, another closing oracle deck. Deeper dive here. How is this coming together? You know, if you throw it out there, are they going to take the bait? Does this have the energy of moving forward into something more? We definitely see the energies are there, right? Just everything you need to know in a deeper dive and look here now, moving forward, advice, guidance, just all of it. So if you are interested in that, my Patreon is down below. You can become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. Also, if you'd like a private reading, my Etsy shop's in the description box as well. Many readings to choose from. Also down there are my 2 other channels, which you can check out as well. So Scorpio, if this is where it ends, or I see you on the other side, wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.